Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome back to our podcast. My name is Maria, and I am so happy you are here today. Today, we will do some slow English listening practice, but this time, it will be a little different. It will be fun. It will be silly. We will listen to a short story about my day. My day was a little strange. I will speak very slowly. Listen for the words. Try to understand the funny things. Please just relax. Listen to my voice. Listen to the words. Do not feel stressed. There is no test. Just listen and understand. Let us begin. This morning, I woke up. I woke up at 7 o'clock. The sun was shining. I felt happy. I got out of bed. I went to the bathroom. I wanted to brush my teeth. I took my toothbrush, but something was wrong. On my toothbrush, there was a banana, not toothpaste. A big yellow banana. I looked at it. I looked at the mirror. I laughed. How did a banana get on my toothbrush? It was very silly. I took the banana off. Then I found my toothpaste. I brushed my teeth. After that, I went to the kitchen. I wanted to make coffee. I love coffee in the morning. I got my favorite cup. I put coffee powder in the cup. Then I wanted to add hot water. I looked in the kettle. The kettle was hot. But inside the kettle, there was a tiny green frog. A very small frog was swimming in my hot water. I yelled, "Ah!" The frog jumped out. It jumped onto the floor. I did not make coffee. I made tea instead. The frog was okay. It hopped away. This was a very strange morning. Later, I decided to go outside. I wanted to go for a walk in the park. I put on my shoes. I opened the door. And guess what? The sky was purple. Not blue, not gray. The whole sky was bright purple, and there were pink clouds. It looked like a very big painting. I blinked my eyes. It was still purple. I decided to walk anyway. It was a very beautiful, very strange purple sky. People looked up. They all looked surprised. A very unique day. As I walked in the park, I saw a dog. The dog was very happy. It was running fast. But this dog was wearing a small hat, a tiny red hat, and it had sunglasses on its nose. The dog looked very cool. It ran past me. I smiled. I thought, that is a very stylish dog. Dogs do not usually wear hats and sunglasses. It was very funny to see. After my walk, I went to the grocery store. I needed to buy some milk and some bread. I walked to the milk section. I found the milk. Then I went to the bread section. I wanted a loaf of fresh bread, but all the bread was singing. Yes, singing. The loaves of bread were singing a happy song. They sang, "Buy me, buy me." I was very surprised. I picked up a loaf. It stopped singing. I put it in my basket. It was a very special bread. I quickly bought my milk, too. I came home. I put my singing bread on the counter. I opened my milk. I wanted to sit down and rest. But then my chair started to talk. My kitchen chair. It said, "Hello, Maria. How was your day?" I almost dropped my milk. My chair could talk. I said, "My day was very strange, chair." The chair said, "Tell me more." So I sat down. I told my chair about the banana, the frog, the purple sky, the dog with a hat, and the singing bread. The chair listened very carefully. It was a very good listener. You are doing a fantastic job listening to this silly story. This is helping your brain connect words and understand actions, even when they are funny or strange. It helps you remember new vocabulary. Keep listening. Keep letting the English sounds enter your ear. Your brain is learning. It is making connections. This slow practice is very powerful for building a strong base. My talking chair then asked, "What about your shoes, Maria? Did anything strange happen with your shoes?" I thought for a moment. No, my shoes were normal, but then my shoes began to dance. My shoes on my feet started to move. They danced around the kitchen. They danced a little jig, left, right, left, right. I could not stop them. They were very happy dancing shoes. I had to sit down quickly. The shoes danced for about 1 minute. Then they stopped. They were quiet again. My feet felt a little tired. After the dancing shoes, I went to my bedroom. I wanted to lie down for a moment. I looked at my bed. My bed was normal, but my pillow looked different. My pillow had small wings, like a bird's wings. My pillow looked like a small white bird. I poked it gently. The pillow flopped its wings. It flew a little in the air. Then it landed back on the bed. I was very surprised. I put my head on the pillow. It was soft, and it did not fly away while I rested. Later, I decided to watch some television. I turned on the TV. I wanted to watch a news program, but on the screen, there was no news. Instead, there was a cow, a big black and white cow. The cow was wearing a tutu, a pink, fluffy ballet skirt. The cow was dancing ballet. It was spinning and jumping. I blinked my eyes many times. The cow was still there, dancing. It was very funny. I watched the dancing cow for a few minutes. It was very graceful. You are listening so well. This slow pace helps you to hear each small word and understand its meaning in the sentence. Even in a silly story, the words are important. You are learning common verbs and nouns. After the dancing cow, I felt hungry. I went back to my kitchen. I remembered my singing bread. I wanted to make a sandwich. I took a slice of bread. It did not sing. I put some cheese on it and some tomato. Then the tomato started to giggle. It giggled, a little soft sound. Hee hee hee! I looked at the tomato. It had a little smile on its side. I quickly put the other slice of bread on top. My sandwich was giggling. It was a very happy sandwich. I ate it quickly. It tasted normal. My day was certainly very unusual. Every simple thing became strange or funny. my toothbrush, my kettle, the sky, the dog, the bread, the chair, my shoes, my pillow, the TV, and my tomato. All of them did something very unexpected. You are doing an amazing job listening to this long and silly story. This is how your listening skill gets stronger, by connecting words to actions and ideas, even silly ones. Keep listening. Keep letting the English sounds enter your ear. Your brain is learning. It is making connections. This slow practice is very powerful for building a strong base. It helps you understand English in a fun way. Let us continue with my strange day. After the giggling sandwich, I decided to go to my living room. I wanted to sit on my sofa and read a book. I picked up a book from the table, but this book was very thin. It was like one piece of paper, and it was very light. It felt like a feather. I opened the book. There were no words inside, only pictures of clouds. Big, fluffy white clouds everywhere. I closed the book. I opened it again. Still only clouds. This book was not for reading. It was for dreaming. I put it down gently. Then my television remote control started to float. Yes, it floated in the air. It went up, it went down, it moved from left to right, all by itself. I watched it. It was like a little dance. It floated for a few minutes, then it slowly landed back on the table. I picked it up. It felt normal again. I was glad. I needed it to turn on the TV. But I remembered the dancing cow. Maybe no more TV today. I walked to the window. I looked outside. The sky was still purple, and the trees in my garden were doing something new. The leaves on the trees were not green. They were sparkling. They sparkled like tiny diamonds, and they made a soft tinkling sound, like very small bells. Every time the wind blew, the leaves tinkled. It was beautiful and a little magical. I listened to the tree sounds for a moment. It was a special concert. My stomach made a sound. I was hungry again, but I did not want more giggling food, so I decided to make a simple salad. I took a tomato. It did not giggle this time. I took some lettuce and a cucumber. I cut them with a knife. As I cut the cucumber, it whispered, "Hello." I froze. The cucumber whispered to me. I dropped the knife. The cucumber was just a cucumber again. It did not speak more. My heart beat a little fast, but I continued making my salad. I was brave. After eating my quiet salad, I decided to check my mail. I went to the mailbox outside my house. I opened the mailbox door. Inside, there was no mail, but there was a small red balloon. It was floating inside the mailbox, and on the balloon it said, "Have a happy day." I took the balloon out. It floated up to the sky. It kept going up and up until I could not see it anymore. It was a very kind message. I went back inside. I needed to wash my hands. I went to the sink. I turned on the water. The water was pink. Not clear water, pink water. It looked like strawberry juice, but it was just water. I washed my hands with pink water. My hands did not turn pink. It was very strange water. I smiled. My day was truly full of surprises. You are listening very well. This slow English practice is helping you understand stories. It helps you remember words in a fun way. Keep listening. You are doing a great job. Later in the afternoon, I wanted to drink something cool. I opened the refrigerator. Inside, all my fruit was dancing. My apples were spinning. My oranges were rolling. My bananas were doing a little twist. All the fruit was dancing on the shelves. They were very happy fruits. I closed the refrigerator door. I opened it again. The fruit was still dancing. I took an apple. It stopped dancing when I held it. It tasted like a normal apple. Then I heard a sound from my bedroom. It was a small voice. It said, "I need a story." I walked to my bedroom. My bed was talking. My bed wanted a story. It said, "Please, Maria, read me a story." I could not believe it. First the chair, now the bed. I sat on the bed. I took a book, not the cloud book, a normal book. I read a story to my bed. The bed listened quietly. It seemed very happy. As evening came, I decided to sit on my balcony. I looked at the city lights. All the lights on the buildings were twinkling, and they were singing a lullaby, a very soft, calm song. All the city lights sang together. It was beautiful. It made me feel sleepy. I listened to the city lights singing. It was a very peaceful end to a very strange day. I went to bed. I put my head on my pillow with wings. My pillow did not fly away. My bed did not ask for another story. I closed my eyes. I thought about the banana, the frog, the purple sky, the dog in a hat, the singing bread, the talking chair, the dancing shoes, the flying pillow, the dancing cow, the giggling tomato, the cloud book, the floating remote, the sparkling trees, the whispering cucumber, the balloon in the mailbox, the pink water, the dancing fruit, and the singing city lights. My day was truly unforgettable. You are doing amazing. This slow listening practice helps your mind connect the words to the actions and to the feelings of the story. You are learning so much English in a fun way. This helps you to remember words easily. Keep listening. Keep letting the English sounds enter your ear. Your brain is learning. It is making connections. This slow practice is very powerful for building a strong base. It will help you understand English everywhere. All right, wonderful English learners, that brings us to the end of our very silly, very fun, and very effective slow English listening practice session today. I hope you enjoyed listening to my strange day and that it helped you understand many new words and phrases in a comfortable, easy way. Remember, even funny stories can help you build strong English skills. If you found this video helpful, entertaining, and easy to follow, please show your support by hitting that like button. Share this video with anyone who wants to practice English listening slowly and with a smile. And most importantly, subscribe to Learn English with Maria so you don't miss any of our upcoming lessons and engaging practice sessions. I would love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and tell me what was the funniest part of my silly day? Or what new word did you understand clearly today? I read all your comments. Thank you so much for learning with me today. Keep practicing, keep listening, and I will talk to you very, very soon on Learn English with Maria.